on it, so
Okay.
let's slide out a bit.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Amber, interview on the Steven Gerrard thing.
Yeah.
Please just steal my thing. How do you think the interviewer tried to get an emotional response from like Gerrard?
Well, it had just happened after the game, like literally after, and you could tell like by his body language he was like sweating and he was like all like a bit emotional, like not emotional, but he was like all like excited because he had just kind of won and stuff. But at the same time, he kind of looked a bit miserable because I don't know, he just did. But he did it because I think it was. How do you think the interviewer got try getting? Oh yeah, it's because it was just after the game and he's all hat up and he annoyed him a bit at the end of the interview and that made him a bit like oh so yeah.
What sort of question types were like used?
Like multi and stranded questions. Was it multi and stranded?
Suggested.
Oh yeah, multi and suggested questions were used pretty much throughout because they were pretty much like you could give any answer to them. I mean, he's a footballer, so just about discussing. He could give any sort of answers. Do you know what I mean? So and open questions as well. So yeah.
Give me an example of like an open question used in the interview.
Wasn't it at the beginning? It was like the interviewer asked him how how did the game go? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it successful in like gaining like information?
What, the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he kind of went on a bit. I mean, if he just said yeah, it would be a bit boring. He went yeah, and he went on talking about it, and then yeah.
How successful was the interview in gaining like Gerrard's trust?
Well, I think the interviewer kind of like got his trust, and then he kind of like annoyed him a bit when he said he said something about how do you feel about the other games, and I couldn't really understand what Gerrard was saying because he's Scouse, so I couldn't understand what he was saying. No offense, Adam, it was okay. But then towards the end, the trust wasn't gained because I think the interview built up trust and then kind of like pushed him away because just come back from the game and stuff. So not really. I don't say game trust.
Did having the interview so close to the game finishing like get more information out of Gerrard?
Yeah, I think so because he did talk for like about nearly 3 minutes, and I mean he was really out of breath. So like, yeah, I would say yeah because it's just happened. Do you know what I mean?
Did like
in a way.
Okay, yeah.
In a way.
Did having the multiple question halfway through help get more information?
Yeah, because with multiple question, you can pretty much say anything really, can't you? You can answer it like anything, so you can give more than like one answer. So yeah, I would say it was
good. What stage of the interview did Gerrard sound annoyed with like the interviewer?
It was towards the end because like what the interviewer did, he was quite clever. He kind of like asked him all the questions, and then he kind of like towards the end. He kind of like revved him up a bit and
tried pushing him, trying to get more information from like stuff he didn't want to release.
Trying to get more information he didn't want to release, sort of thing, and like he was just having none of it, so he kind of like went off in a bit of like a huff, but yeah.
How does the interviewer suggest in one of the questions that the rest of the games will like go for Gerrard?
Pardon?
Like in the interview.
Yeah, say it again.
How does the interviewer suggest the rest of the games will go?
Will go. How does the interviewer suggest the rest of the games will go? Oh, didn't he like say they weren't going to be very good? Because like the other teams that Liverpool were against like had beaten them a bit during the past or something. Something like that. I think he's kind of doubting them quite quickly, which makes Gerrard more angry and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Was the interview typed like a formal or informal interview?
I would say it's formal because I mean it was like in like a newsroom sort of thing, and you have like a background stuff and a microphone, and I would say it was quite formal. Yeah, it's not the formal, but it was formal.
How does the interviewer react when Gerrard starts getting annoyed?
He just, I think he just keeps asking him more questions, and Gerald keeps repeating the same answer, which I said I couldn't understand what he was saying, but he kind of, yeah.
And then how does the question at the end end the interview well?
It just kind of like, it gives that final like, yep, okay, I want to go now sort of thing. So yeah, it ends it quite nicely. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Sweet.
Done. Let's
Done.
go.
Thanks. I'm on to 5.